Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tony'sPicks.com. I'm Tony T. It's now time for our WNBA two-pack here for the two games of the card from Ramon Scott. You'll find his premium place over at Tony'sPicks.com, where he's been on a great run here. Last 7 days, 867 units of profit. A lot of great results in baseball. Near 900 units of baseball in that time period. WNBA 3-1 put up there on the premium side. Let's bring Ramon in right now. Ramon, what's going on?
Yeah, Tony had a couple of premium pick winners in the WNBA on Wednesday night as well. So, going to roll here with a couple of plays for you on Thursday as we're really moving here in the season. Tony, you mentioned how fast this league goes. Might be a little bit unfair to these players, actually, the way they're accelerating here early on. But nonetheless, a couple of games for you on Thursday.
Absolutely. A couple of for action here on the card here on Thursday. So we got ready to get underway here with WNBA for Ramon. Prime Video has this one, the Storm at Fever here. Storm laying 4, total 167.5.
Yeah, so I got to get my groceries in, less than 1 day, and I got to get my WNBA with my Prime Video here. So here we go with taking a look at this one with the Storm and Indiana. The teams met on May 22nd, 85-83 at Seattle. Seattle got the win. Jewel Lloyd had 32 points in that one. She's averaging 19.5 points per game so far this season. She was the leading scorer last season for Seattle. This one's already been a little bit of a mover here overnight, Tony. I think we're starting to see maybe the disparity in the teams a little bit. The Dogs were covering there for a few games, certainly here for the first half of the beginning of this season, if you will. Seattle comes in 3-1 against the spread on the road, and Indiana's now just 1-2 against the spread at home. Seattle comes in on a 3-game winning streak right now. They went 11-29 last year, kind of in emergency rebuild mode, of course, when they lost their star player to the Liberty, but they rebuilt here. And they beat Chicago pretty impressively, 77-68 on Tuesday. Skylar Diggins-Smith had her best game as a Storm, 21 points and 13 steals. So I'm going to think that Seattle has enough here right now, Tony, to get past Indiana at home, minus the 4, maybe 4.5 points here. This one opened even a little bit lower than this. So already some pressure here now. Indiana's failed 2 straight after 4 straight covers. So going to roll with the Storm here on the road.
All right, Ramon Scott, click the link below for his best bet, Storm and Fever. The play here will be on the Storm, lane 4, 4.5 early. When these lines open up, we're seeing a lot of volatility early. So, of course, shop, get the best number. All right, let's continue here on our WNBA segment with Ramon. We'll get you a pick for every game here on the card. So as we're going to get ready here for the next game here for Thursday's action. And it will be Sparks at Sky laying 4, total 163.5.
Yeah, I'm getting coached up in the chat, Tony. Maybe I put a little bit too much stock into this Sky. I still think they're pretty decent. I mean, they're a small, quick team that plays good defense. So they are 2-3 right now after the loss to Seattle that I mentioned, 77-68 on Tuesday. Key there in the game, didn't mention when I was talking about Seattle's impressive play with 21 turnovers that Chicago had, whether, Seattle forced them. But Harrison has returned now for Chicago. That's good news. She did play 10 minutes in that game. And I just want to mention here, Tony, maybe I'll mention again tomorrow, but Harrison, Cardoso will return for the Sky, or I should say make her debut, regular season debut for the Sky on Saturday. It is expected. I just want to mention that news in there. LA, they in that game against Indiana that they won 88-82 on Tuesday. They trailed by 7. Clark did have 30 points for Indiana in that game, but again, it was the turnovers that kind of cost her. For LA, they did shoot 14 of 23 from three-point range. So excellent shooting. They trailed by 7 in that one and ended up coming back. Chicago won and covered, however, Tony, the last 3 meetings last year, including 86-78. Here is a 2-point favorite, and 80 to 63 here in LA as a 2.5 point favorite. So LA 2-4 right now. I do have hopes that the Sparks here can be competitive here this season, still moving forward. But right now, I'm still going to take the Sky here and lay 4.5, just like the last game, Tony. This one's already been moving point and a half, maybe even 2 points off the opener. But I'm still going to lay the Sky -4, 4.5 here against the Sparks on Thursday.
All right, well, Scott here. Click the link below for his best bets, Sparks and Sky. The pick here will be on the Sky. Lay the 4, lay the 4.5. Again, as you guys know, do your online shopping, get the best number. All right, we got you through this WNBA 2-pack for you here for the games on Thursday. So now it's time to turn our attention over to Tony'sPicks.com, where Ramon has enjoyed a great baseball run here the past 7 days. 877 units of profit. Major League Baseball last 7 days. 867 all sports combined. WNBA in the win column as well here as well. Almost 200 units over this period of time. What do you have going over at the site?
Yeah, we did give a little bit back on the major leagues on Wednesday, Tony, but we did sweep our 2 WNBA plays as mentioned. We also had the premium pick winner in the NHL with the Edmonton Oilers on Thursday night. So why not join me over at Tony'sPicks.com? You see up there 8 2/3 units over the last 7 days here on the site. So why not grab a 3-day all sports pass and roll with me here into the weekend starting on Thursday with that 3-day all sports pass. If you purchase it after 3 p.m. Eastern and noon Pacific, you can get 72 hours worth of action with me. That'll roll you into Saturday. You can technically get 4 days worth of plays, maybe not full days given the nature of the cards on Saturday, but by then you'll be rolling with me and you'll be ready to re-up again. So grab this 3-day all sports pass. You see it there for $99, but you know what? Tony has a special deal for you. See it right there at the bottom of the screen. Save 20% just by typing in the code Tony T at checkout. It's very easy to do. When you get to that checkout, there's a big button right there, a big space where you type in Tony T, 5 letters, no space, all caps. Do whatever you have to do to get that 20% every single time with every purchase that you make here on those season on long package on those packages of 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, Tony, as well as those individual day packs. And I'll have those available too on Thursday here, Tony, with our Major League Baseball schedule. It's Thursday, so be ready, Tony. We got some daytime action certainly on Thursday, but not to mention those 2 WNBAs. Probably going to have to save some right now for those subscribers because we're starting to put a few of them back now behind the paywall, and we're hitting those, so that's what we're trying to do. Do want to give away a bunch of free winners here, but I want to make sure we get the subscribers some top plays, and we're already clicking now that we've shifted a few plays. I think all the beta testing's in for the season. The results have been pretty good with me again so far in the WNBA, and you can get those premium plays there when you subscribe to my premium pick packages over at Tony'sPicks.com. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout to save the 20% off the premium pick packages. So you pick up that, as I said, that 3-day Tony, and if they get it there in the afternoon, all my plays will be in for the evening plays. We will sacrifice the day plays, but you can still get involved with me if you want the day card. It's a 4-game day card, so I would imagine maybe 1, maybe 2 premiums out of that. So maybe you won't be missing as much. Of course, we have the big game tomorrow. Of course, Dallas and Minnesota, Tony, in the NBA as we try to preserve that series. And, of course, Florida and the Rangers will be back at it as well on Thursday night. So pretty good day of sports action here at Tony'sPicks.com.
All right, guys, get on board with Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com. Click the link there in the description. You'll get to his page. Of course, put up that record again. You can see over the last 7 days, nearly 900 units of profit. All documented over at Tony'sPicks.com. Lay out on Ramon's page and get on board with his long-term passes. You see there, a 3-day up to 7-day, 1-month pass. Remember that 1-month pass gets remainder of the NBA and NHL playoffs. Is all of his baseball and those peripheral sports like soccer, like WNBA, MMA on the weekends. So get on board there. And whatever you do, use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save that 20% off. Click the link in the description and land right here. Get signed up. Also, a reminder, tune in to Morning Steam live 9 a.m. each time. Ramon hosts the Morning Steam, a pick from every game on the board, on the major board here for you here every day. And of course, they'll also throw in those peripheral sports. Welcome to chat with their comments. And for those of you who aren't able to watch the show live, well, with YouTube, it automatically archives. So you'll be able to watch the replay. There'll be some actionable picks there for you guys to watch, whether it's your lunch break, your drive to work, your drive home from work. Check out the replay over the Tony Speaks YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. Look for the live section, and all the live streams are archived on the live section. So click the live tab and find the replay. All right, for Ramon, I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you later.